What's up, everybody? I have Clone Commando Sev here. This figure looks alright. This is the Black Series by Hasbro. It's a Gaming Greats specific figure. My main gripes are going to be the same as everybody else's with these Clone Commandos. I think that they should be a little bit bulkier, and I think that the paint application should have been a lot better. But other than that, I think Sev is definitely a really awesome Clone Commando, and he looks, probably 6 out of 10 here. And here is the back. Can do a little read up on Sev. And here is what the entire back of the packaging looks like. Either way, it's a new Clone Trooper for my collection, so let's get this out of the packaging and see how he is. Here is Sev out of the packaging. This figure has pretty decent detail, but everyone has their gripes over the Black Series Commandos, and so do I, so let's get into it. We can go over the accessories here. He's got whatever this blaster is called. It seems to be modified from the regular Commando blaster. Looks pretty good. And here is the backpack with some pretty decent detailing. Backpack goes in like that and fits pretty snugly. So going over the detailing of Sev here, his helmet looks pretty decent. I will just say at the top that the detailing on this figure is pretty lackluster. I think that they definitely could have tried a little bit harder, and some of it looks kind of cartoonish, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but in this case it definitely kind of is. With the mix of realism and cartoon, it just doesn't really look too good. And when I say that, I'm kind of referring to the lack of detail in the visor and the kind of child drawing blood splatter at the top here. Kind of looks like a chicken's gizzard. The chest has this little wear mark on it. I'm actually not too sure whether that's a quality control issue or battle damage because it's so poorly done. Here is what the legs look like. It's got these little blood kind of paintings on them. Here are his arms. His shoulder pads are very flexible, so you won't have any problems articulating the upper shoulder. And under the shoulder, he's got a little bit more red paint, and his wrists look okay. They definitely should be a little bit chunkier, and they still have this little hole in the forearm because they keep reusing this mold. And the same thing on the other side. There's no hole in the forearm, but same kind of detailing going on. And here's some battle damage going on here. It's kind of just a little bit of dirt. And here is the back of the figure with some nice red and the lower area not having much red at all besides for the shins. Here's what he looks like next to a couple of other figures. I follow this wonderful creator, Commando Customs, on Instagram. They make some amazing customs and post some great content, and I think they said it best. Black Series is supposed to be a high quality figure line, and these do not scream high quality. Both of these feel like placeholders for the rest of the Commando squad, Fixer and Scorch. And once we get those, we're only going to want them to be redone in the end anyways. And will Hasbro redo them in the end? I'm not too sure. But if they do, people spent $28 on this figure and probably $28 on Fixer and Scorch. And to me, that's not worth it for them to eventually just release a better, more accurate, nicer looking figure. Do I think these two look atrocious? Definitely not. I think they definitely pass, but they definitely pass with a very low grade. So why do I say all of this? The point I am trying to make is to give companies constructive criticism. Figure companies often look at reviews that they get and negative criticism as just hate mail. Oh, the collectors are upset. But we have to articulate ourselves in a better way than that and give them pointers on what they can do better and what we want from them. Because at the end of the day, we are buying their figures. And if we want them to do better and we want to have a higher quality figure, then we should get that. Or we should stop buying their stuff. That's how it should work. And you may ask, why did I buy this figure if I knew it was going to be mid? I bought this figure so people can get a better understanding whether they should pay $28 for a Black Series figure. You see the Marvel Legends collection getting improvements and price increases, and let's be honest, not all of the Marvel Legends are getting that quality increase for the price increase, but some of them definitely are. But over here in the Black Series, we're getting, I should say, worse figures for more money. And it's not fair. And it's nothing wrong with the Marvel Legends community or anything like that, but over here, for us, we need better figures. So finally, just to sum it all up, we need higher quality figures for the price point, and we need more characters that we want. I understand that they can't make every character that I personally want because someone else might not want it. But at the end of the day, do we really need these one-off characters from these Disney Plus shows to sit on our shelves? Or do we need a clone trooper army builder that's going to fly off the shelves and basically not be available for anybody unless they pre-order it? So, I'm sorry that my last couple of reviews were kind of hateful, but I've gotten some very mid figures lately. But, as I said earlier, I hope that I was able to help you decide whether you should buy this figure or not, because that is my goal at the end of the day. So, thank you for watching. Please leave a like. Let me know what you think of the current situation going on with Black Series, and subscribe. See you next time.